promise, man. You made me stick to the promise, man. You made me, yeah. Stick to the promise, man. You made me.
It's been Yehuda, man.
I will love you the best I can.
Check it. Look, covenant. I'm loving him. Blood of the lamb on the doorpost, covered in. I'm only loyal to one God, one government. Soon as somebody say ungod, I'm cutting them. Pen mighty, sword weary. Thank you for instilling in me a God-fearing. Hard bearing the cross, give me a strong spirit. Edge dweller a few times, I done gone near it. Promises, promises on promises. His promises are forever, care what a diamond says. Either honor Yohannes or do what Simon says. It's real simple, I'm crippled, just trying to find my legs. Running in this marathon, night shift, day shift, don't shift the paradigm. Why a father gotta beg the court for parent time? It's okay, she gon' fall, Babylon.
Alright, shalom and salam ta. Lidj Yefdi, Yefdeyah, Yohannes, Wolde, Amanuel here, Rastafarirenaissance.com. And just another quick update here. A lot to come forward still as we're bringing out a lot more pertinent, I guess you can say, conversations in which we've had, so far behind the scenes and amongst, our own constituents, colleagues, or friends, those amongst the fellowship of, our own particular circle, and seeking to bring out a lot more of these type of conversations going forward, as it may have seemed that this instance has been underserved. It's just more so we haven't put these type of conversations out on Front Street. But still, just to put them out for ones to know that these conversations are being had and a lot of these type of moves are being made, just to give a perspective on certain things and, of course, get other ones' wheels to turning as far as mindset and thinking on this type of level. I really, again, have to just pick up, my brother Abesalome for, of course, allowing this to be recorded and, of course, brought forward to those who hear this. Hopefully ones will take it to heart and really start to formulate their own ideas, take their own action to put forward whatever, project they may have been willing to start or initiate at certain points and, may have gotten hung up at certain instances. So, hopefully ones will be enlightened by this, ones will be inspired, they'll start to make the certain adjustments they need to make and start to bring out everything that they've really sought out to do, from whatever time that may have come to them. So we'll, of course, rejoin a lot of you who check out these video logs and, hopefully we'll see you, a very, very short time soon. And we'll definitely have a lot more to put forward here, especially particular to this and these particular topics as we move forward.
Okay, so we set the recorder here, but I was bringing out some beautiful points, my brother. We were actually reasoning on this after the Shabbat with Wyndham Yada and Brother Ison as well. And so you brought up a beautiful point. Now, as far as what I've seen, because I'm glad to actually know that other brothers are doing this as well, connecting with ones on the continent and maybe in the Caribbean, so on and so forth. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's a bigger thing. And see, this is the thing that we really need to get into now, and this is what we've been seeking to bring out with the Ways and Means Committee, the Chamber of Commerce, things of that nature, and a lot of the projects from which Brother Tobia is getting ready to roll out. So, we're still working on that, kind of getting brothers in communication, so on and so forth. But again, just to the point that I was saying, with the logistics, that's been the biggest hiccup for a lot of, we Rastafari, especially here in the West, or, anyone trying to do business with Africa in that instance. How do we make it easier to do business, especially when dealing with getting products from Africa or taking products from here and sending them to Africa. Now, I haven't had too much of an issue, of course, wiring money to certain ones and the eyes right. Yeah, I've been connecting with a lot of ones, the country. So that's why I say I'm glad to see that the eye is doing the same thing as well. Just, keeping those lines of communication open. But that's something that, I really sought to, reason with the eye on just for this specific moment, just to figure out other ways in which we could start getting into the shipping business. So this is what a lot of what Marcus Garvey was bringing out with, the Black Star line and shipping lines and things of that nature. So this is something that we really should get into, because now we have a great opportunity where a lot of Africans on the continent, are reaching out to the diaspora, because of course you have, the China, Russia, and a lot of other these countries going into the country, and they're taking certain resources, but they're mostly dealing with the governments. And most of the people on the ground, they may be able to find a job with them, they might not. So it's, kind of in limbo for them, and then most times they usually don't. So I can't be mad too much at, these other countries like China and Russia and things of that nature. So I was reasoning with Brother Amir on the same thing. And, just glad, that Christ minds think alike, that we started to even, have this reasonment. So it's really something that we're really going to have to get into, and I'm probably going to have to bring in Wyndham Yadin again, just so that we can see what else is available to us on that. But come through, my brother.
One thing that, and not to just name any specific individuals that we've been dealing with, but I've been dealing with, but one thing that I've noticed, when as a business person, and the Almighty, Baruch Hashem, Yahweh Elohim, Hashem HaSelassie, I bless the name, gives us the discernment to the spirit, to rock with us. So when we get people online and doing business, I have a daughter, and I have bills, and I have things that I have to do. That's just some about me get the discernment. So what I'm understanding is that getting beyond that, whether it's a scam or a fraud or legitimate, is these brothers that want to do business from the homeland, Ethiopia, Africa, dealing with logistic issues and import and export issues. And I think they look a lot to us over here in the diaspora as Yehuda, because they know that we might have access to make things happen a little more smoother, or we might have access to, if they can get their product here in bulk, and we have the freedom granted by this Constitution on this land to do certain things business-wise that they can't do from where they're at. And the products that I have been blessed to receive that come from Ethiopia, whether it be Ghana or Ethiopia or wherever else, the product is beautiful. The shirt, I can wash them a million times. The color does not fade. They're crispy. I have to throw a little heat on them when they get out with the arch. The shea butter's on point. The black soap's on point. The oils, the powders, everything, the supplements, the marina, the stop off, everything's on point. It's just it's getting that blessing from home to here in that red tape. And I think that on our end, we can cut through it a little better than the brothers on that end can. And so I think the responsibility, like as the Lady was saying, to whom much is given, much is required. If we can figure out a way to, and it wouldn't be that hard, but we can just figure out a way to, it might take somebody getting a legitimate LLC or a business license or a business thing, or, Rastafari, LOJ, Incorporated, importing, et cetera, whatever the document or accolades might have to be assessed by the society or by individuals that would allow that more fair trade, you know what I'm saying? So, I'm a criminal justice major, so I can look at it from one point, but we have to talk to that's what your bias goes in, which is marketing business expertise.
Whoa, and see, that's the thing that we always keep hearing, my brother.
When it comes down to that business document, I'm lacking there. Like a little lacking there.
Oh, well, see, my brother, and see, that's why you're talking to me right now. Your brother actually went to school for business administration and management, so that way, and you're actually giving me more of what I need to present to the family, so now they can start to move in that direction. And you mentioned a great point. It's basically starting up a company which can at least facilitate what we need. And see, I was in the military as well, weren't you, brother?
Yes, United States Navy.
There it is.
2 years, maybe 3 years. It wasn't for me. I like to have my hair a little longer. I didn't like to shave.
Well.
They let me go. I had to go through some things. They let me go, but I would never. I'm proud of my service. You know what I'm saying? I'm proud of my service to Babylon. Whatever it may be, I did what I had to do. Before I was awakened, you know what I'm saying?
Feel no way, my brother. My grandfather on my mother's side was also a part of the Navy. I mean, I have military people all throughout, my family. If they didn't serve, it was an issue. The only reason why I didn't serve was because my father dismissed it. He pretty much sat me and my own earthly brother down. He said, no, you will never serve for the American military if I can help it. And I honored my father's request till this day. But of course, I definitely seek to serve the country in which I hold dear. But, that's a whole nother story. But just sticking to the topic on that, my brother, just for that, that's what we really have to get to. That's, no business is really going to become international or really grow to where it really needs to grow to unless they have the logistics work out, the import and export. If you check any country, unless products are moved from place to place, then your business is only relegated to its own, geographical location. Wherever you are, that's pretty much where you're going to sell. But if you ever want to grow, you ever want to become a company that's a little more enlarged or, employ more people, and this is where we can really create a lot of more jobs, not only for we here in the West, but a lot more of our brothers and sisters on the continent as well, because we have those shipping lines receiving here or sending here and going to there, and they doing the same thing on the opposite end. It has to create some type of flow, an economic structure, for wherever country we're dealing with and whomever the people we're dealing with, and the same thing on this side. So I definitely have to look into getting a lot more videos posted up, but we'll hopefully post this up so ones and ones can get a listen to this, because this is a great start off, my brother. So I'm definitely going to keep up with the eye a little bit more, and been reasoning with a lot of other brothers and sisters, just seeing where their heads are right now, and kind of formulating a lot more of these ideas, getting some things on paper, and seeing if we're all in agreement, and we move forward with it, because this brother, like I said, he's so determined, and I just love the determination.
And the one thing about him, and again, I'll testify, and I even go on point on record and testifying to living in Houston, and the brother hit me through Facebook, and I talked with that brother for a month. And before I made my first order, and he shipped me my first order, and I want to say it was probably some shea butter and some chocolate and things like that.
Of course, like some cosmetics. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I was like, wow. I was proud that I had these. I was proud that my package came. It said my address and my name on it, and it said from Ghana, Africa.
Whoa. Made in Africa.
Wow, where does this come from? What is this? I looked at him and I said, well, this is from Africa.
Whoa.
And I have a box right now, and I'm thinking to you right now, I'm looking at the box right now in my study. It's from the brother, and I'm looking at it right now. It's full of backpacks and some shea butter that I have to advertise on Facebook. So the brother comes through and talks so wonderful. I still use it. My point is that on this end, like to develop some sort of import and logistical rockstar and logistics, to where we can do business with Ethiopia easier, and we can bring our brothers and sisters what they need over here from the homeland. It will be a beautiful thing, and my point is that brother brother, he was hustling from his cell phone. He would go to a cafe.
Just using what he has.
Ask me how much it would be for me to send him another laptop, but he might need another laptop. I'll send him money, and he said I'm going to use it to... he'll thank me. I use that money to fix my car. I'll send... Our money goes a lot more. The rest of the money goes a lot longer way over there.
Of course. That's what you're saying. With the exchange rates over here, brother, it goes a long way.
And now I can take my kids to school. And I'm like, well, you know.
You're seeing how much you can actually do. That takes a lot. Oh, whoa, my brother. I mean, just a lively.
I think that the message of that is that relationship from here to there needs to be established and in his name. And in his name, so we can do that. And my last point would be that what we are messed with is a certain thing called this information technology and this internet. So here is our only logistical issue is the shipping and handling. If we can get a shipping and handling trust or shipping and handling saving built up to us specifically for that, so that we can have items shipped, whether in bulk here to the west or from what he needs from there to what he needs to go, when we got his back, then everybody's going to win.
Whoa.
Everybody's going to win.
Yes, I.
Really on the head, brother. To sell it around the world. So it doesn't matter if I have the product here in Texas, or if I have the product in Canada, or if I have the product in Cali, or in New York, or if I have the product in California, or Africa. So we can all get together via this social media and say, hey, we got such and such and such list of items shipping out. Boom. The top people authorize it, access the funds, and this is the return, and then we keep the cycle going.
Whoa.
We utilize that technology so it don't matter. We don't have to ship. We can ship it from wherever the product is at.
Yes, sir. That's it, brother. It's a matter of organization. That's it. That's the key word.
Right.
The key word in all of that.
And logistics.
Yes, sir. And that's pretty much where we're gonna pretty much formulate our ideas now, brother. I mean, you pretty much just helped me turn the wheels on, where we can start at least on that.
I'm excited.
Definitely.
I was messaging on the Facebook that we need to have a phone call because we don't actually call too often, but I felt like this is an issue and this is a topic where we need to make a phone call. We need to hear the vibration. We can talk, and this is real talk, this is real shit, and it's just something that can be very beneficial to Israel economically and on a corporate level. It can be very beneficial. I went to my daughter's ballet recital today.
Yes, sir.
I had a shirt on from the brother from Ghana. Had a shirt on, and if you want to go to my Facebook page or to the Instagram, you can see it. And it was from the brother from Ghana. And I was bending down, asking my daughter what she wanted to eat. A European male, older male, bald, and he told me that I noticed your daughter. But first of all, I like your shirt.
You'll be surprised, my brother, how much they love the products and how they, even if it's just, a fetish type of thing, we need to get, over that, get over our emotions, and now we're dealing with business. As they always say, it's nothing personal. This is just business. Yes, sir.
It's for everyone.
Yes, sir.
He said, I like your shirt. He said, I like your shirt. I said, why not from Ghana, Africa? And people, when I said people, they always look at me and they say, well, you didn't go to Ghana, did you? How did you get it? I said, well,
right.
And if you'd like to give me your cell phone number, I could perhaps text you some pictures of some other items that I have from Ghana.
There you go. It's all marketing, brother. Yes, sir, my brother. I give thanks, my brother. Yes, sir.